Hi guys, so today what we're going to do is enhance our immune system through yoga asanas. Yoga as a holistic approach, it absolutely increases your immune system. But there are certain forward bends, side bends and backward bends and certain twists. It actually opens up your respiratory, your lungs and enhances your lymphatic system. So let's keep ourselves healthy by increasing our immune system. Very important. Be mindful about your body. Go slow with every breath. The breath flow is very important for yoga asanas. So don't forget that. And let's enjoy and let's take it forward. Hi guys, let's start. Let's do a little warm up with our feet to start with. Let's walk on the outside of our feet. And then on the toes, just walk up the whole mat. Warm-up is always required before you start any kind of asana or exercise. And then on the heels, walk on your heels. And on the inside. Yes. Inside of your feet, like this. Okay, and let's jog a bit wherever you are. Your whole body is moving along with your head and the shoulder. Very good. And then gently come back to the center. Your feet are joined. Around about 10 centimeters width in between. And you take a breath in and breathe out. Now, breathing in, raise your shoulders up. Hold your breath and breathe out. Breathe in, raise your shoulders up. Hold your breath and breathe out. So, when you're raising your shoulders, you're just raising your shoulder. You're not putting your head behind. So raise your shoulders up towards your ears and drop your shoulders down. Very good. Now breathing in, bring both the shoulders outward. Yeah? From front to the back by breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out once more. Breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. From the back to the front, breathing in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathe out. Now, raise both the hands in front of you. Your fingers are spread and your palms are pushing. You're pulling it towards your own self. Yeah. And now, as if you're wiping a window or glass, you just rotate your palms where your fingers are widely spread and your palms are pulled towards your own self. Very nice. And then on the side, both the hands onto the side, same way. Now go 45-degree behind. Keep rotating as if you're wiping your windows. Wonderful. And now shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands. Wow. Now just make a fist. Breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Alright, now let's get to the immuniflow yoga. Come towards the end of the mat, or front of the mat. Let there be a little gap in between your feet, about 10 centimeters. Now let's breathe in, bend your knees, breathe out, your hands are up. Now when breathing out, come down, your chest onto your knees, your hands onto the floor. By breathing in, straighten your leg, make a flat back, look up. So your flat back, if not on the touching the ground. You can even catch hold of your ankle, a little bit above the ankle. And this is a flat back. Your back is absolutely flat. While you're breathing in, you're looking up to the flat back. Breathe out, look down, bend your knees if you want. And by breathing in, raise your right foot behind. Like a runner's lunge. Now, if this is a little strainful for you, drop your knees, drop your feet flat onto the ground. This is also okay to start with. And if you've been a practitioner of yoga for a while, then let the whole feet be, the whole leg be off the ground. Breathing in, come to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, both the feet together. Push your chest towards your heel and look at your navel if possible. And you breathe in. Now raise your heels up. And now let's pump it like right and left. Let's do a little warm up here. With the heels off the floor, right and left, right and left, right and left. Very good. Come to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now in this, if your heels are above the floor, I want you to walk a little ahead. That's it. And see how much ever you can touch the floor with your feet. Now by breathing in, come to the plank pose. Now, those who are doing it for the first time, I would like you to do the half plank. Drop your knees, intertwine your leg, your feet together. By breathing in, breathe out. Gently bend your elbows. Come onto the floor. Now here your elbows are towards your waistline. It's not out. It's towards inside. Now drop your legs. Straighten it. By breathing in, come to Bhujan. Cobra pose. Keep breathing here. Breathing out, come to Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. You're doing good. The feet are flat onto the ground, your chest towards your thighs. You're looking at your navel. Now raise your right foot behind, the leg up, bend it, and breathing in, get it back into the center between your palms. You know, every body is different. So listen to your body, do whatever it says, how much to do. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend your knees, flat back, straighten your knees, look up. And look down. Breathing in, bend your knees, come up. Breathe out, come to the Namaskar. Let's breathe in, bend your knees, breathe out, look up. By breathing out, come down. Breathe in, look up, flat back. Breathing in, bring your left foot behind. Here also, adjust your whole Ashwasanchalan, your runner's lunge. You can drop your knees, let your feet be flat onto the ground. Whichever you feel it's comfortable, do that. Now breathing in, come to the plank pose. By breathe in and breathe out, come down gently. And breathe in, come to the Bhujangasana, the cobra pose. breathing out, come to Adho Mukh. Downward facing dog. Very good. Keep breathing here. Be comfortable in each asana. We are just warming up. Now breathe in. Raise your left foot up. Bend your left leg from the knee. And breathe in and get it back to the center in between your palms. And breathing in. Come back to the center. Get both the feet together. Bend your knees. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, come back. And by breathing in, gently come up. Breathe out, come to Namaste. Doing well. Let's breathe in again. Breathe in and breathe out. Come down. Now again, flat back, breathe in. And keep breathing here. What I want you to do here is just become very comfortable in this asana. You know, if you're not able to touch the floor, which is okay, so wherever you are, don't bounce, just be there, and with every breath that you take, I want you to go 1 inch down. And you can be soft on knees if you want, you know, it's always good to be soft on knees. So knees can be a little bent if you want. Keep breathing. Breathing is the most important part in the yoga asana. With every breath that you take, you become more relaxed and your body also relaxes much more. That's how it becomes more flexible. Now by breathing in, take your right foot behind. Your left foot behind. Come to Chaturanga. Come down by breathing in and out. By breathing, come to Bhujangasana. By breathing out, come to downward facing dog, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Your chest is towards, push your chest towards your thighs. Look at your navel. Very good. Now breathing in, raise your right leg up, bend it a little, and get it back in between your palm. Now, from here, breathing in, gently raise both the hands up in the air. Your foot, your left foot can be onto the floor absolutely, completely. And come back to the center where both the feet are parallel to each other. It's almost 3.5 feet wide, the distance. Your hands are raised up. Now breathe in, and by breathing out, first what I want you to do is push your back behind, your butt behind, yeah? So you have to bend from your butt, from your back, from your spine. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Now those who can't absolutely go down, I would like you to be here. And if you're doing it for the first time, you can even pull a chair and take a support over here. This is one of the most amazing asana for immunity boosting. So you can be here like this for at least 2 to 3 minutes to start with. You can practice this later on. And those who can still go down, drop your elbows, your forearm. If you can drop in your head onto the floor, it will be great. If not, you can be here like this, or you can be here like this with your head down. Keep breathing. Wherever you are, just keep breathing. And with every breath, just become more still in the asana. Now breathing in, taking the support of the floor, bringing your feet a little closer towards each other, pushing your back a little behind, raise both the arms up in the air. And breathe out, turn your right foot outward, come back to Ashwasanchalan. Very good. Bring in your left foot in the front. Both the feet up, breathing in, flat back. Breathe out, look down. Here also, your chest is towards your thighs. You don't need to touch your nose to the toes, to the knees. Yeah? So it's from your lower spine, you're bending down. Beautiful. Now bend your knees a little. Breathing in, get both the hands up in the air. Breathe out. And come back to Namaste. Good. Alright. Let's breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Come down to Uttanasana. Forward bending. Breathing in. Look up. Flat back. Breathe out. Look down. Breathing in, lift your left leg behind. Come to Chaturanga, both the feet together. From Chaturanga, I want you to come to the Adho Mukha Svanasana, to the downward facing dog. Bringing your feet forward if you can. And then from Adho Mukha, come back to Chaturanga, plank pose, breathe in and breathe out, come down gently, and breathing in, come to Bhuja. Breathe out, gently come down onto the floor, your forehead touching the floor. Both the palms which are on the side will be straight, with your palms up to the side, on the side of the body. Gently relax, take a breath, few breaths here, longer breaths. Now bend both the knees together. Your forehead is onto the floor. Now catch hold of the ankle, where your toes are pointing towards your head. It is not out, it is not straight, it is pointing towards your head. Now simultaneously we will lift our torso, our thighs. We will be absolutely onto the abdomen. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Come to Dhanurasana. Your whole support is onto your abdomen. Beautiful. Keep breathing gently while breathing out. Come down onto the floor, your forehead onto the ground. Gently release your legs, your palms onto the side, your face onto the side of the mat. And relax. Take a deep breath in and breathe out completely. Let's do once more Dhanurasana. Your forehead onto the ground, your hands on the side of the body, bend both the knees together, your toes towards your head, hold your ankle, simultaneously raise the torso and thighs, Let's breathe in and come up. Gently breathe out. Come down, your forehead onto the floor, hands onto the side, and relax. Now turn on to your right hand side. Take the support of your hand, turn on to your right hand side. Now, I want you to bend both the knees, where your knees are facing the ceiling. The width is the shoulder width distance in between your feet. We're going to do the bridge pose, the Setu Bandhasana. Right here, your fingertips are touching the soles, the back of the sole of your feet. Yeah, lightly touching, not necessarily just touching, just lightly touching. Now by breathing in, you will raise your whole butt up, the whole torso up off the floor, where the whole weight is coming onto your shoulder and pressing onto your feet. Now let's do it together. Let's breathe in, come off the floor. It's like a pelvic coming up first and then still raising up. So your weight is not onto your knees. If the weight is coming onto your knees, which means it's incorrect. Pull your navel in. Now here, you can also interlace your fingers and be here. Or it can be resting onto the ground in both our hands. Raise up. Your butts are squeezed in. Your navel is pulled in. Keep breathing and be comfortable in this posture. Take another deep breath in. By breathing out, gently come down. Beautiful. Feel the whole back and the spine getting energized. Now raise both the feet together. Bring the knees towards your chest. Hold the knees with your hands and bring it towards your chest. And what I want you to do is go from right to left. Give a little massage to your back. So the whole spine, even the back of your neck is absolutely on the ground. Now gently come back. Drop both the feet onto the ground. Now here, fold your legs. Come in Sukhasana. You do the fish pose. Fold both the legs. And by breathing in, you'll have to raise with the support of your hand. Come up, raise your chest up. Look up. Your whole crown is onto the ground, onto the floor. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And gently get back by breathing out. Come back. Straighten your legs and relax. Now I want you to raise both the legs up in the air, perpendicular. Bend your knees and catch hold of your toes with both the hands. See if you can straighten your legs up. If you can't, then I want you to hold your calf and straighten it. And let's be here for a while. You know, another thing also could be you can push, you can be towards the wall and take a support. So your whole butt is stuck towards the wall and you're taking the support for this whole L shape to come in by taking the support if you can't hold this asana for a longer time. You know, we stand so much, walk so much, sit so much. on the chair and work, the whole blood flow goes down. So this is the most amazing asana for the whole blood flow to come up, coming to the whole body. Gently breathing in, get your feet back onto the ground. Beautiful. Now again, bend your knees together. Spread both the arms on the side. Let there be a shoulder width distance. And I just want you to drop both the knees onto the right hand side and look towards the left. Breathing in, get back to the center, breathe out towards the left hand side, drop both the knees towards the left hand side and look towards your right. We'll repeat this once more. Breathing in, come back to the center, breathing out, go back towards your right. Breathe in, come back to the center, breathing out, go back towards your left. Gently by breathing in, come back to the center, get both the hands onto the side, and gently slide first your right leg and then the left leg, and relax. Take a breath in and breathe out completely. Feel the blood flow in the energy in your body. Once again, breathe in and breathe out completely, relaxing each and every part of your body. And taking attention onto your right leg, your left leg. Breathe in and breathe out again. Take your attention on your genitals, abdomen, stomach, shoulders, the back of the whole vertebra. Take another deep breath in and let go completely. Take your attention on both your hands, your right hand and your left hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your attention on your face, your eyes, nose, ears, mouth, in between your eyebrows, and the top of your head, your whole body. Breathe in and breathe out completely, relaxing each and every part of your body. At your own pace and time, when you feel complete, you may turn on your right hand side. You may gently sit up. Hope you enjoyed it and keep your immune system high by practicing this immunity flow at least thrice a week. You can alternate it with the easy yoga flow, which I have already recorded it and put it on the channel. And I will see you soon.